Peace, everybody. Appreciate you guys coming through to the video today. We got some Rust gameplay for you, some Rust solo survival. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. You already know we had to get ourselves started with the rock, get us some wood, get us enough cloth, grab a bow, go ahead and start getting some scrap. So I noticed that this base looked like it was nice and vacated. It was actually in a good spot on the map. It was in the middle of the map basically, but it was next to Oxum Station, which you know a lot of starters, you know, when you start, you go to Oxum Stations or one of those gas stations and you kind of put your base there for your little starter base. So I figured it wouldn't be too crazy. I was completely wrong about that. You'll see that in a little bit, but I figured I would go ahead and take over this base, so I wouldn't have to worry about getting the TC, putting the foundation and part of the base down. So I decided I'd just add to it and base up right here. Once I finish getting a little scrap, I got enough wood and stone to go ahead and put a little 2x1 down. Little did I know I had to do. Once I felt a little safer, I decided to do a small little recycle run at Oxum's gas station, which was right next to me because I needed cloth. Got my bag down in the base, and we finally had our official starter, what we were going to call home for a little while. I was unsure if I was going to stay here or not. I just wanted to see how the area was, and I already know I had an active neighbor that didn't like me already from the jump. However, he had prim gear, or so I thought. So we're just gonna keep it moving. I'll try to go for my first airdrop here that I heard to try to get some action, see if I get lucky. go. Oh my god, I got out just in time. So we already starting off the wipe crazy. Got our first play made, our first attempt. We are 1 for 1. We got our first gun of the wipe, first blueprint of the wipe. First blueprints, I should say, because we got the bullets as well. But yeah, this is our first gun on the wipe. This is the first wipe for me. I have no blueprints on this server. It was a monthly. Right now, it was about 78 people in the server right now. And like I said, I was in the middle of the map. So because I thought because I was next to Oxum gas station and some other gas stations, it's kind of a starter area with not a crazy amount of loot. I thought it was going to be, you know, okay. I figured it would be a little bit of action because the pot was decent, but I did not expect as many people that were around as you're going to see. So it was a lot of people in my area, which was a good thing. And I was in the middle of all of it. I was low on metal frag, so I decided to go out and hunt an animal, get a little bit of leather, cloth, animal fat, get enough stuff to make a furnace so I could get some metal frags going. But lo and behold, right as I killed the deer next to this beautiful base that was raided, and I was lucky enough to find some scraps left over. The base didn't have a lock on it, so I didn't have to worry about authorization. So I was able to get 4 large boxes and a free furnace from this base and get it back to the base. On my way back, I did a little recycle run, or I came back, dropped everything off, depot. Then I did a recycle run, got my tier 1 up so I could build a research table, and I went ahead, got the Tommy blueprint, went ahead, got the bullet blueprint. You already know we had to do it first, guns of the wipe, and we had a custom spare, which I plan to make some future plays with. So far so good. Heard somebody moving. I know I heard somebody, but I don't know who it is. Oh my gosh, we're going crazy. He had a decent amount of scrap, but I didn't really get a good look at it. Yes, sir. After this, my amazing luck continued. My first crate on the way out to the base to finally get some more scrap, and your boy got a revolver. I mean, this is probably the luckiest start for a wipe that I've ever gotten. I'm returning to Rust. Maybe this is a welcome back to Rust for me. I don't know, but I'm loving it. Shortly after this, I heard some shooting near my base, so I decided to go check it out. Ow. Now you're probably wondering why I didn't kill this man. He only had a bow. I do not trust my ability to hit this man in the dark. You see how dark it is? I can't see shiitake. So I ran by my base pretending like this wasn't my base. And then I hid behind the tree hoping he didn't see me. If he saw me and turned, tried to fight me, then I would have just killed him. But luckily he didn't. I didn't want anybody to come from my base, which is why I made this move. And it worked. I was feeling real good. Your boy was on a streak on fire right now, so I decided to keep the momentum going. I saw another drop, so I had to go for it. I'm not gonna even cap right here. Now, I don't know if you noticed his teammate was sitting still on top of that rock. I thought he had a ball suit. That's the only reason I ran, but I was really being a little bit. I should have got the loot off, buddy. He had a bow on his back, so that's another reason why I was like, he probably don't got shiitake. So I'm just gonna leave, but I probably should have got whatever he had on him. But his teammate was sitting still on top of that rock like he was waiting for me to lose, so that made me super nervous, and that's why I just took off running. I was like, nah, I got some more guns, I got satchels. I was already thinking about researching it before I even got back to the base with this, so that's why I decided to just dip. Now in hindsight, I should have just used the 500 scrap, got my tier 2 up, got to the garage doors so I could go ahead and secure my base, expand it, keep it pushing. I didn't know this entire time that remember that guy I killed with the nail gun at the beginning of the video? This entire time this man been plotting on me the whole time. And it's so funny because I kept running by his base, expecting him to come out, maybe try to come at me with all this action going on. Man never came out. But the whole time I ran by his base, every single time I ran by it, all I could hear was furnaces brewing. Little did I know he was brewing that for me.
Oh, I just realized this. Let me check that. Still in that.
So after all this happened, I started hearing footsteps outside my base. People were coming by knocking on my doors. It wasn't crazy big teams, one group of 2, and then it sounded like a group of 3. Maybe they were together and the third one came late. It was probably just a group of 3. But after that, I was like, oh, heck no. So I decided to go ahead and start trying to expand my base as best I could. I didn't have much of any farm, but I just used what I had to at least cut off the front door so it was a little bit harder to camp me. And yeah, you already know you start hearing footsteps at your base, people knocking on your door and stuff, trying to bait you to come out, blah, blah, blah. Hey, you already know what time it is. That means you got enemies and you need to secure your base. Little did I know, once again, that solo neighbor of mine, he was the one that I needed to be worried about the most. Not the trio. Due to me being so poor when it came to resources to expand my base, I decided to go on a little farm run. I got back with a little bit of stone that I had around my base. I didn't want to go too far out because the pop was getting kind of high, and I was low-key kind of nervous that I didn't want to get shot in the back with my custom, because my custom been my good luck charm, as you guys can see. I can't just, you know what I'm saying? I can't just get shot in the back after all this work I've been putting in with the custom. And then on top of that, I didn't really have any nodes in my area, so I just scrambled up whatever I could find, which was the little bit of stone that I had right here. I was able to get a little bit of metal ore as well to smelt, so it was going to have to work for now. While I was adding honeycomb to my base, I started hearing rockets going crazy not too far from my base. Once again, crazy amount of action in my area, so I had to go over. I started hearing AK shots, MP5 shots, so you already know I had to take me and my trusty, dusty custom on over to see if I can make a play.
Got an AK. Oh yeah. We got ourselves an AK, baby. Oh. Damn, just like that we got 5 guns. Oh.
So yeah, Hazzy with an AK. I know, right? Once again, too, I want to apologize for the mic too. My mic is going crazy. I already got a new mic coming in. I don't know why I was making this buzzing noise. My mic has been in perfectly good condition this entire time, and for whatever reason, when I was playing this playthrough, it started making a buzzing noise. So I guess that was a sign telling me that it's run its course. I've had it for a couple years now, but as you can see, we got our first AK. We had a couple Tommies. We got some nice blueprints. So this was probably the fastest wipe I've ever had in regards to how fast I was able to accumulate so many guns. I was playing for about, this was probably on my second hour playing for the first day of my wipe, and we were already going crazy with the snowball. Now that raid did die down, and I honestly think those guys were probably stuck in the compound. I never heard any shots after I returned with my AK, so I didn't bother going back. I saw another care package, so you already know I had to go for it. We finally lost Trusty Dusty, man. It was a 2v1, but I'm not gonna lie, I was whiffing like crazy right there. I did headshot the Hezzy, and maybe if I had hit some of my shots, I probably could have got the Hezzy down. Maybe had a 1v1, but with 18 HP left, bandages, no medical syringe, it was looking pretty slim that I would have got out of there with that victory. After that, I decided to switch it up a little bit, and so remember the neighbor I was telling you about that was plotting against me? I went out with a candle hat in the middle of the night trying to be slick. Y'all see I almost died doing that. This man silently raided me while I was gone. Now mind you, I think he thought I was probably offline, so he offlined me. He didn't know I was just out going to get farm. I was literally just about to turn this into a second floor, bro. I brought back a full inventory of stone and metal ore, and I was about to add my second floor, and this man put a ladder on the side, went through my three doors.
When did I get raided? I didn't hear
with
anything.
the expo ammo. Can you believe that? like listen to my reaction. And then the guy comes over and double barrels me in the face, and then that's when I realized, oh shoot, this is my neighbor, bruh. And then I had a little conversation with him, which he really didn't talk back, but he was clapping to confirm things. He didn't seem like he was toxic or anything like that. And the reason why I really wasn't too tight about it is because he was a solo like me. So he made a play that basically I probably would have did, to be honest, if I had the expo and satchels.
Yo.
But we got a little chat on. He confirmed everything for me. And yeah, let's just say this is gonna be part.
Yo, you got a mic? This is not my base, brother. I got raided like 30 seconds ago. Oh, you're the one that raided me. Wow. What did you raid me with? Did you raid me with Expo? Silently? Oh, okay. Was it just random, or was it just you targeted me for some reason? I know that's something you really can't answer with claps. I'm not really salty, bro. It was a good play. I just didn't expect it. I was so confused when I got back. I was so freaking confused. It's crazy you got me too. I was on a nasty snowball too. Oh. So this is you right here. Wait, did I kill you earlier with like nail guns and oh, so you got me back, you mother sucker. So you had Expo this whole time and everything and you were running around with bows? That's crazy. Hey, GG's, man. Good shit. Can't even get mad at you, bruh.